Again, I'm fairly new at this whole thing going live here, but I'm going to be on here about 10 or 15 minutes tonight. I've been busy today working on game planning on 2025 on, what properties we're trying to acquire here in Atlanta, Georgia, what multifamily deals we want to do, and, just trying to game plan for the new year to see where we want to go with real estate. There's some big projects I want to get into with my team. And one of the things I'll tell you guys, you should start game planning pretty soon, early January for the whole entire year, and put your mind at ease so you can really set a plan of action in your head, what you want to do and what you want to accomplish. It's so important. I can't tell you how important that is. I had to make it a habit of doing that. And I realized my wife and I, when we didn't do that, we just, we didn't get things done. We didn't produce anything. And it was only when we had goal setting and started putting things in perspective and setting realistic expectations and doing something every day, things got done. All right, so that's one of the first things I'll advise you to do. But if I haven't welcomed you to my channel, welcome again to my channel. I talk all things real estate here, okay? And I primarily, since I just started doing this, I primarily just kind of ask questions or let you guys ask me questions about your real estate deals. If you're a newbie, this is the perfect channel for you if you want somebody to just kind of walk you through the motions and any questions you might have, from how do I go find a good property? How do I put it under contract? What type of contracts do I use? How do I buy a multifamily building? How do I do fix and flip? Et cetera, et cetera. Okay, how do I, get earnest money down, earnest money deposit? How do I come up with closing costs? How do I, understand how the ARV works, which is the after repair value? This is the channel for that. I deal with some more mature people as well, the mature audience too, because, I've been at this again about 15 years and I can answer pretty much any question. If I can't answer it, I have a pretty big dedicated team that can answer these questions for you. And I have a pretty large Facebook group that I started back in 2018. And it has roughly about 37, close to 37,000 members in it. And it's a very active group. So if you go in that group, man, you'll find anything in there. Realtors, wholesalers, big shot investors who are already millionaires. I have a lot of, we have some developers in there. We have title companies in there. We have, a bunch of fix and flip guys in there. Okay. And we have a ton of wholesalers who really don't know what they're doing yet. So if you want to go in there and mingle, you can just tell me and I'll put the link in the description so you can go and join the group. But as you can see, I'm wearing the PropStream gear. I used to be a big time promoter, an affiliate of PropStream for my clients and for my students. And they're pretty good, but I'm moving to another platform. I think this other company is much better. They're more, they have better software when it comes to finding properties that are off market, that are really good for, finding properties up to date by the second. I mean, some of the software out here, it just takes too long to find good deals. By the time you find the deal, 4 or 5 investors are on it. Well, that's PropStream. They're pretty good, but the software that's the best is Flipbid. I'm gonna put a link in the description for them. Hey there, how you doing? I can't understand what you said, Robbie, but hello. Let's see if I can translate it to English, but whatever he said, I can't understand what he said. But so the best software that I found is Flipbid. I know the owner. His name is Ken Singh, and he's very, very good, man. He does weekly webinars, trainings where he's actually, he's really, really good. He shows you how it works. And I have a couple of videos on his product, and man, I'm telling you, it's bar none the best that I've seen so far. Because with real estate, things are always changing. Where am I? I am in the United States, Robbie. I'm actually in Atlanta, Georgia. It is 4:34 Eastern Standard Time. But that's what I love about YouTube. I got people all over the world watching me. Yeah, I'm in the real estate business, Robbie. So if you want to learn in real estate, man, even if you're in another country, where are you, by the way? Put it in English if you can. If you want to learn real estate, guys, I can teach real estate globally. But I primarily focus on the United States, all right? But back to what I was saying about this software. Flipbid is awesome, okay? It can find property. It can find property in a matter of seconds, And they have it now where they can actually find buyers on the, when you pull that property up, you take possession of it, you talk to the seller. They have other software that they send out messages to find buyers like instantly on the app. I'm gonna figure out a way to use this chat here, but the chat is really difficult for me right now because I'm on my cell phone. Okay, what are you doing? Ravi's asking. Ravi, I'm a real estate coach mentor. Okay, if you go to YouTube and type in my name, Jimmie, last name's Williams, just Jimmie Williams Real Estate, and you'll see me come up. I have 2 channels. I have one that's called Business Real Estate, Business and Investing, but this channel that you're on now is called All Things Real Estate with Jimmie Williams. Okay, what is my name? My name is Jimmy, sir. And thanks for tuning in. So, and guys, I won't be in but another 5 or 10 minutes, but what I do is I basically help real estate newbies and seasoned investors as well. If you're an investor, you really just want to ask me a question about, what's going on with the market, what city you're in, what I think, how to really get your business off the ground in that particular city. I'll answer those questions for you. But I primarily help newbies get themselves, to get their businesses off the ground. There's a lot of things you can do with real estate. You got to be very careful when you're trying to work with other investors and you don't know the lingo of real estate. It's a language, guys. All right. Does anybody have any questions for me about real estate that I can answer for you? I can tell you right now, though, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, because I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. Right now, it's a seller's market in Atlanta, Georgia. But I think the best area right now, this is my opinion, is Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Why do I say that? Because they're fix and flip properties. Man, they have bigger profit margins. So when you buy those properties, you get a fixer upper, your profits are much bigger there. Let's see. Can you help friends? Let's see. Can you help my friend's mom? Help her with her? Yeah, absolutely. I sure can. If you can, I've got to learn how to use this chat, and I've been having a problem using the chat. But what I'm going to do is I'll put my email address and my website, and I'll give you my business contact number. And what I'll do is I'll actually, you can call. She can call us, and she can ask me any question, or she can come on here live, and I can answer questions. But some people need more help, like one-on-one over the phone, and I have an entire team, in Atlanta, Georgia, that I can dedicate to answer questions and do things. I have one guy. Well, all he does is he just analyzes a deal. So let's say you got a property. You're not really Sigma boy. Okay. All right. What's your city? Texas boy's asking me. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, sir. All right. So yeah, I have a guy that all he does. His name Eugene. He's been one of my students for 5 years. But Eugene can look at any deal. I mean, if it's a hotel, motel, doesn't matter, big building. Man, he can look at the deal and see if it's something wrong with the property. He can look and tell me if we should buy it or not. When you're buying big buildings, you got to look at the cap rate, and then you have to look at the occupancy rate, and you have to look at, the raw numbers, the rent rolls, right? And if you get a property that's not at least 7 or 8% cap, it's a bad deal. But Eugene's been with me a while, and so if you guys have properties that you're not concerned, let's see, he's asking a question there. If you guys have properties that you're not sure if you should buy them, then you need to get them vetted out. We can vet them for you. Okay, can they help with a gas station? When you say gas station, are you trying to buy a gas station or are you trying to sell one? Because I have guys that send me deals every month of gas stations that are all over the country that are for sale, but if it's not a good deal, to sell one, okay. Yeah. I mean, what we can do is we got to put together a contract, you know what I mean? So we can, we charge to find your buyer. It's like a 3% finder's fee for that. But yes, we can do that. All right. Duckman fan has a question. What's your question, sir? I'm trying to keep up here, guys, because again, I'm fairly new at this. Okay, Duckman. Yes, sir. What's your question? So yeah, to answer your question, until Duckman responds, Texas boys, we can sell it. So what city is it located in? And what you may want to do, again, I'm trying to figure out how to put something in the chat here, and I don't know how to do that. But when we're done with this live, I'm going to put my email in there. You guys can send me your information. Like if you You want me to buy it? You're looking for a property, or you want to sell it? Send me the information on the deal. Like what I would need. Doug man keeps saying he has a question. He hadn't asked. What's your question, sir? You kind of stalling on this. So yeah, Texas man, Texas boys. So yeah, I would need you to go ahead and send me the information on the property, like where it's located, what they're asking for it, if it needs any fix-ups, like if it needs renovations, say that. We need to know what the cash, like what's the cash flow on the property. In other words, if there's a loan you're paying on it, if you're paying $10,000 a month for the loan and the property's only making $15,000 a month, then your cash flow is really $5,000, and I would need to know that. Can you go to Mexico? I can't do property in Mexico. We don't really do business in Mexico. Not right now. We're trying to expand. I'm trying to actually do real estate overseas in Jamaica and some of the islands and Europe and Africa, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. But I can't go to Mexico right now. Duckman just keeps saying he has a question. Let's see. They're trying to sell it for like $50 million. All right. Well, it must be if they sell it for $50 million, it must be just off the top of just that number alone. They must be doing anywhere from like $5 to $7 million a year. Mostly when you see somebody selling a property. Are you the Rizzler? I don't know what this guy. Sorry, man. You kind of lost me with that one. So yeah, if they're selling it for $50 million, normally when you see a property for sale and it's a really good asset, whatever that price is, it's probably doing 10% of that per year. Sometimes a little bit more than that. I would say it's doing between $5 and $8 million a year, which isn't bad. So, I would have to see the paperwork on it though, because I can't tell you. I can't tell you if it's a good deal or not. I have to see the rent rolls. I have to see what they're, what they owe on the property. And again, I ask you guys, what state is it in? What city is that property in? They said 100 billion. 100 billion. Okay, Real Sports One. We are looking at a house in Florida. Can you help? Are you trying to? Is it a fixer-upper, or is it just something you want to? Is it something you're going to buy for yourself, or is it a fixer-upper property? Because I'm not a realtor. Okay, I have a real estate group with 37,000 members in it, and I have realtors that are in the state of Florida that I can refer you to. But I do mostly investing, fix and flip, and I kind of teach people how to do that, or buy and sell, or wholesaling. So if you're looking for a house in Florida, are you trying to buy a property that you want to live in yourself, or is it a fix and flip property you're looking for? Real Sports. Looks like the Duck Man is a troll. This is funny, guys. Fix it up for ourselves to live in. Okay, good. Yeah, I can help you with that. I can help you with that. Actually have I have a dispo team as well. So when you get a property, we buy that property for you. Or when you get it and you want to fix it up and sell it, I have a dispo team that will pick it up and buy it because they have like 3 million buyers. But yes, I can help you find property. You gotta fix her up and live in for yourself. Yeah, I would need to know the area. Again, when we're done with this live, I'm gonna put my information. You guys can email me over. It'll be in the chat. Email me over what section you want to live in, and what you want to pay for it. If you do you have hard money, or you're gonna pay cash? You want to get hard money or cash for the deal? I'm trying to see if I answer everybody's questions here. Or am I the Rizzler? It's funny. My goodness. Okay. Texas boys, you said that they want to sell the property for 100 billion. You went from 50 million to 100 billion. $100 billion property? Unless it's the World Trade Center, Yeah, let's see. Fix up to live in. Real Sports One. You guys are using hard money, or how are you gonna hard money? When I say hard money loan, it's like when I'm not sure if you guys know the language here, but hard money is when you go out, you can get 75% or 70% loan to value for the property within a couple of days. They'll give you the money, but it's hard money, which means the interest rates are high on it. Unless you, okay. Is it in the Keys specifically? Minnesota Key? Oh, it's in the Keys. It is in the Keys, pardon me. All right. Man, I haven't been out in the Keys. I used to live in Miami, but I haven't been in the Keys in I don't know how long. But I do have people in that area that we can help find property. Okay, what's the budget? How much are you looking to spend? So yeah, the Keys. Let me look up. I'm online right now, but let me look up something here for the Keys. Let's see the key you're in. Oh, 2 million. Okay, gotcha. Hold on. All right. So because the Keys, man, as I'm looking there. Yeah, the properties on there, it's insanely high. And what I don't like about the Key, this is just my personal opinion. I just don't like the fact that it's so prone to hurricanes. You know what I mean? And it's been like 8 years since I've been down there, but they build the houses up, because of the flood. When the hurricanes come in, the waters come high. But I'm pretty sure that you probably can find something for $2 million down there. I'm almost certain you can. I'm a billionaire. Doug, man, he really wants some attention. Doesn't he, guys? What's going on, man? I don't know who you are, but you're distracting me. I'm trying to help some other people here. All right, very max. Let me just look up something here. Oh, okay. I just pulled up the resort. Hold on a second. Minnesota Resort. All right, so here's what I recommend, because I'm looking now. Let me, again, I'll give you my information. I'll give you my website so you guys can set up an appointment. I need to talk to you over the phone with my team and see what we can do before we start doing any investigating. But I'm sure if you guys have $2 million, we can work something out. We can find something for you, a fixer upper. But we could probably get it for less than that. We probably get it for like, maybe 800,000. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Any other questions from me, guys, before I leave my information? No question is a bad question. The only question that's bad was one you don't ask. All right. I've been at this real estate thing for about 15 years, guys, and I've seen everything you can think of. All right. Nothing's going to catch me off guard. Somebody tried to. Okay. All right. So yeah. So go back when I'm done here and look in the comments. I'm going to put my information so you can contact me, and I'm going to put my email address and my website so you guys can keep in touch. All right. Any other questions for me, guys? Any other real estate related question, guys? I will tell you this. They did a study on the wealthiest people in the world, okay, especially in the U.S., and 90% of them, over 95% of them, have some investment in real estate. Okay, so no matter what you're seeing on the news, and my heart goes out to the people that's losing their houses in California. That's devastating, right? A lot of real estate being destroyed. But when it dries up, and they're going to rebuild again. That's real estate for you, man. You've seen people, especially Florida. You see what's going on in Florida. Every year there's property destroyed, and and the insurance comes in, or if you don't have insurance, that property gets cleared off and it gets built up again. But what am I saying to you? And here in Atlanta, it is booming here. It's just a seller's market in ATL, but real estate is the way to go. All right, you really want to find a way to secure your wealth with real estate. Bitcoin's good, but most people don't know much about it. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds, all those things are good, but real estate is the backbone of wealth. I'm telling you, man. It's even though the market may go up and down, it's gonna always be here. People are gonna always need a place to stay. But that's one of the things I would tell you. That's pretty much it, guys. Let's see. Anybody else? Let's see. They're asking me, are you a new real estate? Am I new into real estate? No, I think I told you before. I've been doing it for about 15 years. I'm not new in real estate. Also, I'm going to give you guys a link to my Facebook group. It's about 37,000 members. I've been growing that group since 2018. Yes, sir. About 15 years. Yeah. Um, yes, sir. About 15 years. And so when you guys get in that group, you'll see me in there. You'll see my wife in there. You'll see all the people I work with, and the people I actually work. You know, the people that actually have helped me build that group up. We probably got about 15,000 wholesalers in that group. About 10,000 realtors too, realtors and agents. Like they're all over the country. So if you have a property, let's say in Massachusetts, I have a realtor up there. Okay. Yep. Yes, sir. And I have classes. I got about, see, this channel is fairly new, but I'm going to start moving over some of my information, my content from my bigger channel. I have a channel with 18,000 subscribers. If you type in Jimmie Williams Real Estate, you'll see this small channel, but you'll see the big one. But if you go there, you'll see a bunch of content from real estate that I did maybe 4 or 5 years ago. But I'm here to help you guys get there, okay? I want to help you prosper and make money, man, all right? You got to start with the first property, the first deal. Something else that's big here in Atlanta before I go is Airbnb. But from what I'm finding out about Airbnb, the regulations are like, depending on the city, they're kind of like, they're trying to control the real estate investors now. Some cities won't let, you know, certain people with certain, if they're living in a certain building, they won't let them Airbnb out their property. And that's been a big problem. But here it's really, really popular. Depending on the city you're in, that might be something to get into, because the good thing about Airbnb is you don't have to own that property. You basically can go ahead and lease it. You can go to an owner and say, hey, listen, can I lease your home for $2,000 a month? This guy, Duck, man, he is tripping, isn't he? My goodness. You can go to somebody and say, hey, listen, can I lease your property for 2 years at $2,000 a month, right? And when you do that, you can basically turn around and, you know, when you get that contract, you can turn around and put that thing on the market. Well, not on the market, but you go to Airbnb and list it. Man, you can rent out those rooms for like $100 a day or $200 a day. If you rent out one room in a home, or rent out a home for $200 a day on Airbnb for 30 days, you're going to make like $6,000. I know this because 5 years ago, my wife and I went to Florida. We went to Pompano Beach, and I had a business deal I was doing down there, and I had to stay there for off and on for a month. And the guy lived in a very nice place. It was on the water. It was really, really nice. And he pulled me aside because, you know, I kept paying him. I stayed 1 week and I paid him for another week. He says, I'm getting rich off of you. I said, what do you mean you're getting rich off of me? How? How are you getting rich off of me? And I said to him, he said to me, well, you know, I only pay $1,500 a month for the mortgage on this property. But you and your guys are paying me you pay me $200 a day. I did the math on it, and I paid that guy $6,000 for an Airbnb for a month, and I was there on business. So it was amazing. And he doesn't, you know, he owned that property, but I'm telling you, you can do Airbnb without owning the property. And it was totally amazing to me. I said, you know what, I'm in the wrong business. And so I started studying Airbnb ever since. I haven't really bought any property or leased any property to do it because I'm so focused on multifamily, buying buildings, et cetera, et cetera. But it's a good business to get into, okay? All right, guys, I think that's it for now. I will be back on probably tomorrow. I don't know what time tomorrow. I'm trying to find my rhythm, what time to be on. But guys, you can put in the comment section what's the best time you think I should come on here and post, all right? And Duckman, you got my attention, sir. See you later. We'll block you next time. All right, bye-bye, guys.